GameRave TV. As always, I am your host, Jason from GameRave.com. On today's episode, we get to discuss all things comedic martial arts on the PlayStation with Midway's 2000 release of Jackie Chan Stuntmaster. For those who do not regretfully know Jackie Chan, he is quite possibly one of the most famous martial arts actors in the world, thanks to his insane skills, great comedic timing, and doing all of his own stunts, usually with improvised weapons. While he's known for his American movies like Rumble in the Bronx and Rush Hour, nothing will ever top his Hong Kong films, especially the 2-minute sequence in which he plays Chun-Li in the movie City Hunter. Seriously, that 2-minute sequence was better than anything Hollywood could or ever will put out. When Midway began developing Stuntmaster, Chan was involved in many facets of it, just like he would his movies. Providing voiceover work, motion capture, and more, his contributions can be easily felt throughout the game. With the introductions out of the way, let's get to it. Here in Stuntmaster, you're quite literally playing Jackie Chan as an adorable, characterized version of himself in an attempt to rescue his grandfather who has been kidnapped by a group of evildoers. The game follows your chase through 5 stages spread throughout New York City, including factories, sewers, and the waterfront. Each of these levels are then broken down to 3 smaller areas, with an end boss to battle at the end of the 3rd excursion. Gameplay is classic brawling, essentially like Final Fight, Streets of Rage, and so on. Jackie has access to 2 kicks, 2 punches, a grab, and a jump button. The stronger kick and the punch allow for special effects. Strong punch can dizzy an enemy for extra hits, while strong kick causes the opponent to float for a split second, allowing for Mortal Kombat-like juggles. Being able to string together various attacks will provide anywhere from 3 to 7 hit combos, with that number going higher if you can successfully link your enemy hits together. Along the path, you'll also pick up random objects to use as weapons, like fish, broomsticks, plungers, chairs, and more. What's really nice about these items is that, unlike other fighting games, each provides Jackie with a new animation set, keeping the visuals fresh throughout the levels. You can also knock over chairs and tables, which is kind of cool. The audio is a mixture of typical level music and a heavy dose of Jackie's random quips and comments. While most are randomly inserted into play, there are a few contextual ones that permit a laugh from the audience, like Jackie's thankfulness for broken nose when he drops into a sewer level. This particular audio comment is even funnier when you know it's true. Jackie's broken damn near every bone in his body. From the visual standpoint, the game harkens back to the chibi or super deformed style of characters with their overly simplified looks and mighty sized bodies. For the older gamers, visions of Renegade and River City Ransom should immediately come to mind. The levels and enemies, though simple in visual style, have some really nice detail to them. Jackie's own outfit is so detailed you can see the belt loops in his pants. Also, each of the enemies seem to be stepped out of Rumble in the Bronx or other martial arts criminal lineups. After 17 years, there's really only one part of the game that has not aged well, and it's the most regretful of choices: the control. While Jackie's arsenal is fine, the jumping execution can be flawed, resulting in a lot of continues being burned through. Certain jumps are almost guaranteed deaths, and with the directional control ever so slightly off, the mixture of the two will provide even the diehardest of players some gray hairs to pull out. This regretfully leaves a blemish on the game's other feature: the Dragon Coins. Each of the 3 levels features 10 hidden Dragon Coins, some of them not so hidden and others creatively so. Collecting all 10 in the level will grant you a Golden Dragon Coin. Collecting the Golden Coins will then open up extra in-game items. Some of these are woefully hidden behind a jump or series of jumps, which when combined with the control issues will provide an additional set of frustrations rather than reward. In general, the game is still fun to play, and despite the jumping frustrations, provides an ample amount of good times to be had. If you're looking to snag one, you're looking around $20 to $60 based on the seller and the condition. It originally sold for $30, so it's clearly held its value over the years. On a variant note, early copies of the game featured a nifty sweepstakes contest, giving you the chance to meet with Jackie and enjoy a day or two around town with him. Rather than a scratch-off card or mail-in entry, the game gave you a decoder sheet. Once opened and pulled from the tear sheet, you were supposed to head to Midway's website to hold up the decoder up to the screen and then reveal if you were the winner. Sadly, Midway's 2000-era website was not saved by archive.org, and any attempts to try and track down the original page would bring up an error message. If you happen to have a sealed copy of the game, or an opened one with a sealed playing piece, don't bother opening the piece. 17 years of being stuck to the tear sheet have caused the imprinted text to remain stuck to the sheet. While it's not exactly ruined, there's no point in opening something that's going to destroy itself for a web page that doesn't exist anymore. Alright guys and gals, that does it for this week. More than likely we'll have a present tense or no episode all next week because Mass Effect is finally out. As always, comment below, subscribe, and hang out. Otherwise, have a great weekend. We will see you, hopefully, next week. As always, play, laugh, and love. We'll see you then.